Welcome to Get to Know the Speakers of Digital Confex. Today, we have with us Navisha Prabhakar, who is Enterprise Digital Specialist at Microsoft. She will be joining as a speaker, and her topic is Generative AI, the next frontier in digital marketing and advertising. During the Digital Marketing, Advertising and Technology Confex happening in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia on 1st February 2024. Hi Navisha, welcome to the chat show.
Hello, Ayush. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for having me.
Sure, Navisha, it is a pleasure to have you on our chat show and our conference. So, Navisha, please give us a brief introduction of yourself and your field of expertise for our audience.
Thank you so much, Ayush. And a very quick round of introduction for me is my name is Navisha Prabhakar. I work as an enterprise specialist for modern work at Microsoft for the last 6.5 years. I'll be completing 7 years soon in Microsoft. And total, I have an experience of around 12 years. I have worked in various domains like sales, marketing, business development, partner management, market expansion, and sales operations in very large companies like Google and now in Microsoft as well. Also, I think I have strong sales leadership experience in cloud infrastructure with a great record of over exceeding my targets in individual and in capacity of a sales target model. And I also love coaching and mentoring people. I have also won the highest award at Microsoft, which is the Gold Club Award thrice. Last year I won it from Singapore. So yeah, and I think going and doing things out of passion in sales is something that makes me really, really effective on a day to day level, and also the ability to navigate market risk and opportunity to create more benchmarks in business in terms of revenue attainment, in terms of coaching, mentoring people is something that I really like doing on a day to day level. Also, on a side note, I love diversity and inclusion in anything that I do. I love volunteering in my free time, whether it's NGOs in India or now in Singapore. Teaching and collaborating with organizations where I can volunteer to teach students is something that I really enjoy. And I'm a strong proponent known for diversity and inclusion culture in my team also. And I'm really excited, Ayush, to be a part of this conference and also share a lot of my knowledge and learnings in terms of generative AI, which is very, very upcoming now.
So, Navisha, how excited are you for our event?
I think I'm really excited, Ayush, because while in our role, we really get to speak to customers on a day in, day out basis. This is going to be a great opportunity to interact with global audience from around the world in Asia specific regions. And also, I think sharing some of the best practices from finest speakers who are a part of the conference. So I'm really looking forward to exciting times ahead in Kuala Lumpur by sharing best practices, knowledge, and also getting to learn a lot from speakers who are a part of this conference. So, a big thanks to Digital Confex, who's made it possible for so many of us.
So, moving forward, I have a few questions for you today. So, my first
Sure.
question is, what is generative AI and what do you feel are the benefits and challenges of using generative AI in marketing and advertising?
So I think generative AI, the topic has come with the advent of Chat GPT, and last year we saw so many announcements around the AI topic. But generative AI is generally the potential to transform the digital marketing and advertising industry by enabling a lot of marketers and advertisers to create dynamic environment, create more campaigns, and also adapt to the changing dynamic needs of the consumers around us. By these campaigns and by leveraging artificial intelligence, a lot of brands and a lot of companies, I think, can deliver highly targeted and relevant content every day, every time that we have a change in market. We don't need to create something new. We can use AI to do this thing, and it will really resonate well with the target audience. And also, this will lead to good conversation and higher conversation rates, which marketing aims to do. I think this is what is generative AI in my understanding, and some of the benefits. I think there are both, like you said, advantages and disadvantages of AI. Some of the ones which I think in advertising are really taking a lot of interest in terms of benefits that I see on a day-to-day level is personalization. Marketeers can really analyze a lot of data very, very quickly. This helps them to understand consumer preferences, interests, behavior patterns, and as a result, you can tailor your pitch in all the unique environment that customer wants to play around with, any kind of need that they have in specific also. Second is creativity. I think generative AI algorithms really enable marketers to generate customized product recommendations, personalized emails. Like when you do a mail blast or a mail campaign, you can really personalize these emails and you can precisely target advertising that will again meet the customer consumer needs. And the level of personalization will lead to a greater satisfaction in customers. It will increase brand loyalty and also drive a lot of conversation rates, which are really, really important for all the organizations. And I think last but not the least, what our product also really works in Microsoft is we focus a lot about efficiency. So I think productivity and efficiency is something that everyone is aiming to increase, right? Generative AI algorithms will help to enable marketers to automate some of the tedious, repetitive tasks involved in creating content or data for digital marketing campaigns. So I think this will free up a lot of your time, a lot of your valuable resources, and you can focus more on strategic tasks, thinking, customer engagement, and innovation. So I think efficiency, which is a challenge for a lot of organizations, generative AI is going to solve most of it in our understanding and what we are seeing as well in the market. Some of the challenges of using generative AI is quality. Sometimes I think the generative AI algorithms will not prepare a lot of accurate or digital content all the time. So basically, I think then it depends on the user how they customize it, because generative AI can only prompt you to do things. Ultimately, you need to customize and tweak that data to meet the customer needs. So this will vary and it can get offensive for sometimes the audience, but we really need to play very well with the data in marketing and advertising so that it resonates with the customer. Second is also ethics. Generative AI algorithms may sometimes raise ethical issues of ownership or authorship of the content because it uses data from across all the digital marketing campaigns which are maybe running in the market. And this can pose some security threat, privacy and security also to access some sensitive personal information without consent. So I think this is one of the main things. And lastly, I also feel some people get threatened because we have generative AI. So sometimes people get offended that they might be having the risk of losing their jobs, but it is not true. Generative AI is going to help you to make tasks easier, but it's not going to take away your job because we still need someone to analyze that data, right? To prepare, to present, or to showcase what is the quality of the work that AI is doing for us. Definitely. I think that's on top of my mind, Ayush.
I think you explained very nicely about generative AI and what are the benefits, like it increases in efficiency, and also the
Yeah,
challenges, like how it can not take over the jobs right now.
sure.
So my next question will be, how do you think AI powered marketing and sales can reach new heights with generative AI?
I think generative AI is a branch of artificial intelligence that can create new content, data from existing data. Like you can create content from images, text, audio, video, and it uses the deep learning models that can learn from large amounts of data and generate realistic and very, very diverse outputs. And earlier, before this AI motion came, we were doing it all manually. We were hiring tons of people, making these images, converting it into text, audio, video. Now it's all automated. But still, I think some examples of generative AI are applications are the image generation, text generation, audio generation, video generation. And I think three areas of marketing uh, where a lot of things are evolving on a day-to-day level basis are customer experience, growth, and productivity. So it will provide some examples on how companies basically will use generative AI to create value and differentiate themselves from competitors also. So I think delivering a personalized content and offering and adapting to user data and preferences is something that generative AI is going to take market by storm, because this is happening now. automating the repetitive tasks. There are so many tasks that we take people, right? Analyze this report in a day. Takes a day for a worker. But if there is automation, then all these tedious repetitive tasks in creating campaigns are just avoided and anyone can do it. And I think the third is analyzing and interpreting the text, image, video to understand the innovation opportunities as well. That is really, really important. And again, generating customized product recommendations, personalized emails, and targeting advertising is something that as a consumer, every customer expects, right? If you, Ayush, get a mail someday, you would expect hi Ayush, not written hi, right? Not a generic email. We have to ensure that personal touch with the customer so that they think that okay, we are thinking from their perspective. Comply with different laws, regulations. Every country has some amount of ethics, code of conduct, laws, regulations, ethical bodies. So I think complying with these regarding transparency, accountability, and quality control is also really important. And I think just to conclude on this topic, generative AI is a very powerful tool that can transform marketing, sales, and all the forward thinking leaders that we have today in the conference looking at us, or anyone who's just coming in this field, on all the businesses they should consider on how to adjust to this new landscape, because it's now there, it's in front of us. Instead of running away, we need to find ways of adopting this technology and also moving forward with it.
So my final question for today will be, please tell us about your hobbies or what you like to do in your free time.
Sure, sure, Ayush. I think in my free time, you will find me traveling. I love traveling to new places. And I think recently I always ensure that I annually take a new location that I travel to. So traveling is something that I always enjoy. Second is watching movies, because we are in sales and marketing. So it's so hectic all the time that on the weekend I would prefer to watch Netflix or movie. And third is exploring new food places is also something that I really like. So, and not to forget, I'm a girl, and that's why I love clicking photos. So, I love doing social media also. So, there are three, four things that I really enjoy on a personal level. And all of these keep me motivated to do well in my job as well. So, yeah,
So thanks,
thanks for asking.
Navisha. It was great connecting with you, and I am thrilled with your excitement to join our conference. So, any words for our participants who will be joining in the conference?
My last message to everyone who's joining in the conference is let's all come together. Let's make this a great conference. Let's all rally together to spread the momentum and make this conference a big success for all the audiences who are coming, traveling from far off, and also attending maybe and looking at us. So I think it'll be good to have everyone, and we all as speakers, as audience, hope that we have a very interactive medium and we can answer all your queries and questions around this topic. And feel free to reach out to me in the conference. I'm happy to address any questions in specific around me, around my work experience, or also on this topic of the understanding that I have and as I'm learning in this limited time span.
So,
Thank
thanks
you,
for your
Ayush.
time today, Navisha. And to all the participants, don't miss our session happening on Digital Marketing, Advertising and Technology Confex on 1st February 2024, presented by Digital Confex in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Get a great chance to connect with her in person. See you soon, Navisha.
Thanks, Ayush. See you.